Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining me today. We're going to explore the critical topic of understanding and combating fraud and cybercrimes. This presentation will provide an overview of the different types of these crimes, their impacts on individuals and organizations, the strategies we can use to prevent them, and the challenges we face looking ahead. It's an important and ever evolving subject, and I'm excited to dive into it with you. Fraud is essentially about intentional deception with the goal of gaining something unfairly or unlawfully, whether that's money, information, or some other personal advantage. On the other hand, cybercrimes are illegal activities that happen through computers or the internet. This can include things like hacking into systems without permission or stealing sensitive data. Both fraud and cybercrimes have far-reaching consequences. They can undermine security, erode trust, and disrupt economic stability, affecting individuals, businesses, and even entire governments on a global and local scale. Understanding these impacts is crucial as we explore ways to prevent and address these threats. On this slide, we'll look at some of the most common types of fraud that people encounter. First, identity theft involves someone illegally obtaining and using another person's personal information to commit fraud. This can lead to serious consequences, as the victim may suffer financial loss or damage to their credit. Next is credit card fraud, where unauthorized individuals use stolen credit card details to make purchases or withdraw cash without the owner's consent. This type of fraud can be hard to detect until charges appear on statements. Then we have insurance fraud, which involves deceptive actions meant to unlawfully claim insurance benefits, such as exaggerating damages or filing false claims. Lastly, online scams cover a range of tricky schemes like phishing emails or fake offers. These are designed to steal money or sensitive data by tricking people into trusting fraudulent sources. Understanding these types helps us stay alert and protect ourselves better. Cybercrimes come in several common forms that we should be aware of. First, there's hacking, which involves unauthorized access to computer systems. Hackers often steal, alter, or destroy valuable data, causing significant harm. Next, we have phishing. This is when criminals use deceptive messages or emails to trick people into revealing sensitive information like passwords or credit card numbers. Then there's ransomware, a particularly nasty type of malware that encrypts a victim's data and demands payment to unlock it. Finally, malware attacks involve various malicious software designed to disrupt, damage, or even take control of computer systems. Understanding these types helps us better protect ourselves and our data in the digital world. Cybercriminals use several different tactics to carry out their attacks. First, there's social engineering, which is all about manipulating people into giving away confidential information. This often involves tricking someone into clicking a malicious link or sharing passwords. Next, we have malware deployment, where criminals distribute harmful software designed to damage, disrupt, or take control of devices. This can lead to serious issues like data loss or unauthorized access. Finally, data breaches involve illegally accessing large amounts of sensitive information from organizations. The stolen data is often exploited for financial gain or sold on the dark web. Understanding these methods is crucial to staying protected. When it comes to preventing fraud and cybercrimes, there are three key areas we need to focus on. First is education. It's crucial to raise awareness about the risks involved and teach both individuals and employees safe practices. People need to understand how these crimes happen and what steps they can take to protect themselves. Next, technology tools play a vital role. Using firewalls, encryption, and multi-factor authentication helps safeguard our systems from unauthorized access and attacks. These tools create multiple layers of security that make it much harder for criminals to succeed. Lastly, laws and regulations are essential. Strong legal frameworks not only deter potential offenders, but also provide the means to prosecute those who commit these crimes. Together, education, technology, and legal measures form a comprehensive approach to fighting fraud and cybercrime effectively. When it comes to detecting fraud and cybercrimes early, there are three key areas we focus on. First, monitoring systems play a crucial role. This involves continuously watching over networks and transactions to catch any suspicious activity before it escalates. Second, we use anomaly detection methods. These rely on advanced algorithms to spot unusual patterns that could indicate fraudulent behavior or cyber threats. Lastly, incident response basics are essential. Having clear, established procedures allows us to act swiftly to address and contain any threats that arise, minimizing potential damage. Together, these strategies form a strong defense against emerging cyber risks. When we talk about the impact, it's important to understand why this matters on several levels. First, the economic costs are staggering. Financial losses for individuals, businesses, and even governments can reach billions every year. This isn't just about money disappearing. It affects budgets, investments, and resources that could be used elsewhere. Second, on a more personal level, identity theft can have lasting effects. It can seriously damage your credit and invade your privacy, creating problems that take years to resolve. Finally, for businesses, the fallout from breaches or fraud doesn't stop at finances. It also erodes trust with customers and partners, which can be even harder to rebuild. This reputational damage can jeopardize future opportunities and long term success. So, the impact are broad and deeply significant. Now, looking ahead, there are several important trends and challenges we need to keep in mind. First, emerging cybercrime threats are becoming increasingly sophisticated. Attackers are leveraging new technologies in ways we've never seen before, making it vital for us to stay ahead of these evolving tactics. Next, the role of AI is a double-edged sword. While AI can significantly strengthen our defenses through automation and advanced threat detection, it can also be exploited by criminals to launch more complex attacks. Finally, we're seeing evolving regulations as governments work to update laws. These changes aim to address these novel threats and enhance protection for individuals and organizations alike. Staying informed and adaptable will be key as these developments unfold. When it comes to tackling fraud and cyber crimes, the first essential step is to stay informed. This means regularly updating yourself on the latest threats and security practices, so you're always prepared for new challenges. Next, it's crucial to implement strong security measures. This includes using robust passwords, keeping your software up to date, and utilizing reliable security tools to protect your systems. Finally, if you come across any suspicious activity, don't hesitate to report it immediately. Prompt communication with authorities and service providers can significantly reduce the potential damage. Remember, collaboration among all stakeholders is key to effectively minimizing the risks associated with fraud and cybercrime.